Hey folks, and welcome to the audio commentary track for Mr. Magorium's Wonder Emporium, the review, with Don and Murph. I'm Sean Phillips.
And I'm MJ Kelly, and there I just came on.
And you brought out a Dog the Bounty Hunter DVD.
Yes, I did.
And the whole thing about this was just showing how nutty some people were going over this whole issue. I don't take any stance in the issue, but I just know people were going crazy about it. So Don, for some reason, was going nuts about it too.
I know, it's another one of your famous going crazy shots.
Every time after I do this, my voice hurts for days after.
Yeah, that's actually not even my DVD. I actually never even watched that show in real life.
I've actually met him before. He was a nice guy. I was in California.
Running off really quickly. This shows Murph obviously has no clue what the guy did wrong. It's not. I'm not saying It's not like we were hoping people wouldn't take this the wrong way. It's like he saw it and doesn't care and doesn't think it's wrong.
No, because Murph doesn't even know. I don't think Murph even had a clue about. Murph isn't up on what's going on lately and what.
I know he doesn't. He never watches the news or anything, so he doesn't know. So
he's not a news kind of guy.
Yeah, the news is boring to him. And we're not going to say who did the voices of these characters.
But I was happy with them.
No, we were. We're just not going to say who did them.
No, it's a secret. And that's supposed to be Vance the Pig, in case people weren't sure who that was.
Yeah, Alvin and Simon, Vance, Peter Griffin.
That sounds really a lot like Peter Griffin.
Yeah, the guy who did that, I'm real proud of him. Beavis and Butthead.
I think that was one of the best voices.
Who
and
was?
That Peter Griffin one sounded like realist. They all sound good.
It's do you think people? Did any of you would believe us if we told you we got all the real people to do them?
No, we didn't do that. There's a guy who was on last night with the Napoleon Dynamite Thanksgiving thing. Some guy imitating him. You do a far better job imitating Napoleon than the guy did.
Well, thanks.
I think this was difficult to film all this stuff.
Some of it was, yeah.
To get some of this right, so you didn't see hands and stuff.
I know it's like by now it's funny how you have all those toys and now all the toys are finally talking to him.
I know.
There's that rotten Mr. Grinch.
And if people were wondering, we're doing this commentary a more advanced way we were recommended to do.
Papa.
So we're just going to see how it works. Although I like filming it off of TV. Some people are against that idea. Are you against the idea of filming off of TV?
No.
It seems like a fun way to do things.
Well, it's more comfortable.
Remember you had a treat in your hand and that's how Max came up and did this?
Yeah.
Now, do you think people know who played Mr. Magorium, or is that a secret?
It's hard to say who it was, if people even know.
So, you can figure out on your own if you want. Well, all I'll say is the guy who did it, whoever that was, really looks like Mr. Magorium's Wonder Emporium.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that guy was great for it.
Remember we saw something that said his first name was Mike or something?
I think.
In the movies today.
If anyone doesn't know who this is, that's Cousin Arthur from the Babar cartoon. Does anyone remember Babar the elephant?
They might remember the movie because they played it on HBO all the time. I remember that. A lot of this music I had to take pieces of rare things no one would know about and put them together to make stuff. It was real difficult.
Because you'd think it's funny how the toys now are finally talking to them. They don't get drunk in the house, otherwise you think, wait, when the toys talk to them then, or what's going on? Kept changing each time.
We just finished doing the commentary for Home Alone, the fan commentary. So we've been sitting here forever doing them.
It's geez.
How did you feel about this video?
This Mr. Magorium's.
I was happy with it.
Emporium. I thought it was pretty good.
I was pretty happy with it. The shots and stuff were good, and we filmed it really pretty quick when you think about it.
Yeah, we filmed it all in one evening, didn't we?
Right after we saw it, a lot of people gave us some grief. They're why are you reviewing a G-rated movie? But we don't worry about ratings much. Once you get past 17, you don't worry about ratings anymore.
Why does it and who cares? Just because it's G doesn't mean it's not good.
There's good G and PG and that kind of stuff movies.
I think those are insecure people who feel like they have to see R movies to be cool.
I don't know. Maybe they don't like kid stuff or something.
I cannot get over how much this guy looks like Mr. Magorium.
It's too bad that movie didn't do better.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. When I saw it twice. I saw it the second night with a bunch of friends, and afterwards, they're all like, "That was good." They're all four of them. It was me and four other people, and each of them was like, "That was so cool." And this,
What's funny is that's the Waltz Megan suit. We always use that suit when people dress up.
that's suit jacket. The joke behind this was that in the movie, Mr. Magorium is originally in a suit already, and he changes, and then he's in his pajamas. Well, this one,
We wouldn't have him in his suit already and change into nothing.
Yeah, originally it was going to be the guy who was going to be in his underwear, but the guy who was playing Mr. Magorium
Likes to freeball it a lot.
He wasn't wearing any.
He has no underwear.
It made it even funnier. So it's like, oh well, we just won't give him anything.
Then the guy's mom get mad because she's like, you shouldn't have done that.
And it's like there was no full frontal.
All you see is a book there. I mean, it's not really bad.
And it's real funny. It's like the implication when his hands go up there. When his hands go up and it's like, wait, it's down. It's like, uh-oh.
It's funny you can like really make out with the posters and stuff, like the Spider Bait poster and the.
I think I got that. You told me to say that. You said like I think one of your brother's friends used to say that.
You know what this music's from?
The one coming up. Yeah. When I first saw it, I'm like, you bastard! You used it again? It's like I couldn't believe you used it. How many times it was from that movie Remote?
I couldn't help it. I like that music.
Well, I do too. I love it. It's just. Isn't it like the third time we've used it or something?
And Savage Bees is a great 70s movie about killer bees.
That's an original. I think you bought that back when that came out, didn't you?
No, I bought that online for a really bad high price.
So I remember I had like one of those. It was either Nightmare on Elm Street or one of those I bought like back when it came out.
It was like I think it came out in like one of the first ever VHS tapes.
I know. That's like I remember when I bought.
I desperately wish I had a copy of Remote on at least VHS.
I do.
Well, you're lucky.
There was a scene in the movie where Natalie Portman and Dustin Hoffman were jumping on mattresses in a mattress store, on beds, like what children do, and that's what we were supposed to be doing. So that's what the guy like he was supposed to be jumping on that, and we thought it'd be funnier if he was not wearing anything while he was doing it.
Except socks.
What's wrong with his socks?
And I said that he's not wearing anything except socks.
Oh yeah. Except socks.
I wonder if anyone like what people thought about this scene.
I don't know. That really is cool music. That Remote was really a cool movie. It's funny how we used the music like 2 or 3 times already.
Charles Band's the older brother, I think. I met him and said, I really liked your brother's music, and he's like, well, thanks.
Yes, folks, a lot of you with a lot of perverted minds, all he was doing was jumping, just like in the movie.
I have a feeling like they're gonna put like an epic movie spoof out and have this lift this whole scene. I guess for the commentary, we'll just turn it up here so you can or do you want to talk over any of this?
Probably not.
No, so I hope you enjoyed this, and just to know we're gonna continue to be doing these spoofs for I Am Legend and Chipmunks, so lots of them. So be on the lookout, and we did one tonight for The Mist. So
all right, so
keep commenting, spread them around to your friends, try and make them bigger than Kelly.
Yeah, bigger than that ripoff. Catch you
next time.
Yes,
Bye.
that goes to show you when you don't clean your room or you don't clean up, the mess just keeps getting bigger.
Kind of like if you don't shave in certain areas.
What?
I'll tell you about that later.
Didn't you learn anything from Full House when Stephanie didn't clean her room? That applies here.
It's not my fault.
My head is cut off a bit. This goddamn widescreen, move over a bit. There's all this room on you, and look how much room there is there.
But how come I always have to move over? How come I'm always squeezed in this?
I require more space, so I need more space than you. So let's review this movie, because people right now are probably already turned off from the beginning of the video. So, what did you think of Mr. Magoo's House of Emporium?
It's Mr. Magorium's House of DeLorean.
Whatever. What did you think?
I actually think I liked it.
Natalie Portman had the name of Mahoney. Isn't that the same name as the guy from Police Academy?
I'm sure more people had that name too.
No, I only ever knew Steve Guttenberg to have that name. Isn't it copyrighted? You can't use a name for another movie and have a woman. Just because she has a boyish haircut doesn't mean you can call her Mr. Wait, what are we talking about?
You mean Mahoney?
Mahoney.
It's a name. It's a name.
The thing with this movie was it was more of a movie for kids in the 90s and 80s. Because the kids
Well, that
nowadays...
was right up our alley, wasn't it?
Yes, but the kids nowadays really worry much about toy stores. Now more into now, EB games and video games, Halo 3, Lizzie McGuire the game, that kind of stuff. What? What?
Lizzie McGuire?
The game!
Don't you mean Hannah Montana?
Oh, that's the popular one now.
Yeah, well, Hannah will be joining Lizzie shortly.
What do you mean?
Well,
I don't know what you mean.
you know what happens to all them. It's sad, but
When they get too old, they become, flops. We saw that trailer for that movie with Raven. She looks like an old woman now.
I
Like a
know.
middle-aged woman.
And
What happened to her?
And for some reason, Martin Lawrence is doing this one at the same time as
Martin
that
Lawrence
other
has
one.
a big fat face nowadays. His face is so big and fucking fat. Like his face is like, it used to be real like this, and now it's like, hey, you better come in, baby. I'm Martin Lawrence. Don't eat my face. You know what I'm talking about, Martin Lawrence. Ever since he had that accident when he just about died, he changed.
He had an accident?
He hyperventilated from running too much.
Why would he run that much?
To lose weight.
Wait a minute, if he ran so much, then why does he have a big face?
Because he can't do it much anymore, because if he does, he'll die. Now let's wrap up about this movie. Well, as a movie, it was nice. It had some cool scenes. What were the two ones that you liked?
Well, the first
Was the jumping scene, which we spoofed.
yeah, the jumping scene with them on the beds. And that's what, now I understood what you meant when you said, hey, Murph, wouldn't it be funny if Dustin Hoffman hit his head on the ceiling? And I'm like, what?
I didn't say that.
You said that?
I don't talk like that.
You said that when we left the
I
theater.
don't talk like that. I don't talk like
You
that.
talk just like that.
Talk like
Yeah, going to the theater.
I don't talk like that, asswipe. Now, what was the other one? There's the other one when the guy who was real straight-laced was like, oh, God, Steph will tell me about my winner. If I were to tell you, where would I go inside? There's a witch in a castle. Yes, I then, and then I told him again.
I remember the kid was standing there with the thing, he's like,
That kid that likes hats.
the kid who likes hats.
Now, there's some people in here who review movies and don't respect ours. They don't think we're serious enough. I think we're serious.
Well, why does life always have to be serious?
I know, don't you believe in magic?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't believe magic, why even see the movie?
Wait a minute, they might think we're talking about that game Magic the Gathering. Let's stop talking about that now.
Yeah, no more magic. Well, and, I mean,
What? What else? Don't have empty spaces like that! What else do you want to say? Spit it out!
why does everything have to be serious?
You know what? You don't know what you're saying. So let's just say what we thought about the movie. How many stars would you give it? Out of 5. 2?
3.5 to 4.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Empty space.
I wonder how long we could sit here. Let's go.
Well, folks, we loved the Dustin Hoffman Natalie Portman movie, and we can't wait to see the sequel. There's probably not going to be one. Except if there is, we'll still review it. So, catch you next time in a toy store.